All right, first things first, got to go over the previous day's results. On the day, we go 5-3, bringing our season record to 333 and 328. So we are slowly getting more wiggle room away from the 500 barrier. In the middle of the screen, you will see a gravestone. We lost a good soldier today, StreamEast.com, which is honestly how I used to watch every single WNBA basketball game on like a 3-minute delay as to when it was actually broadcasted. But hey, it worked, and it worked for a damn long time. But if you have not read the article, it was two dudes in like some Middle Eastern country got busted, and they had to shut down the website, and they both got arrested. So, Stream East is no longer a thing. Have fun finding another website to stream it on. Thankfully, the WNBA season is over, and that was really the only thing I watched on Stream East. Baseball games I really don't watch unless it's the Guardians, which I get on cable. NFL is all cable or Red Zone or YouTube Plus, which you could also get for WNBA, but I did not feel like paying for that. So, anyway, 5-3 on the day. I'm going to recap these, then we'll get on to tomorrow. Game number 1 that we actually won. We actually swept the later slate besides the under in the Valkyries game. The Aces, they win 97-87 over the Lynx. 55% from the field, 46% from deep, 91% from the free throw line. It was led by the GOAT in the WNBA and the entire world for that matter, A'ja Wilson. 31 points, 8 rebounds, 2 assists. About as efficient as you can do it, 12 of 15 from the field. On the other side of the ball, Nafisa Collier, the fraudulent MVP frontrunner, 12 points, 6 rebounds, and 3 assists. MVP odds, they swung massively. Pre-tip-off, Nafisa Collier was minus 1,100 to win. By the end of the game, Nafisa Collier and A'ja Wilson are now basically a pick'em on FanDuel to win WNBA MVP. That's got to be the most amount of line movement I've seen for any sport in a 2-hour period, just one game. But A'ja absolutely dominated. It wasn't even close. The other player prop we won, Paige, PRA over 24.5. She was indeed the entire team, 27 points, 4 rebounds, and 6 assists. She only had 4 points at halftime. So she had 23 points in the second half of this basketball game. She actually got a decent amount of help. It was mostly 2 players. Maddie Siegrist, 16 points. Haley Jones, 18 points. Maisha Hines-Allen did have a double-double, 12 and 11. Grace Berger, how many times in a minute? She can't play basketball. Why is Grace Berger in the WNBA? This is her stat line tonight. 29 minutes. You would think if you played 29 minutes as a WNBA point guard, you would be able to put the ball in the goddamn hoop at least once. You would luck yourself into a free backdoor cut layup. Wrong. Grace Berger, 29 minutes, 0 points, 6 rebounds and 2 assists, 0 of 4 from the field, 0 of 2 from deep. So that actually lowers her 3-point percentage on the season to .04. 4% from deep. You have to try to be that dog shit at basketball. Legitimately. It lowers her overall field goal percentage to 27. Grace Berger, you are a 5'11" white chick. What are you doing not scoring? That is your only job. You don't play defense, nor do you assist the basketball. How are you on a team? Then finally, with the Wings plus 20.5, or 20.5, 10.5, they probably should have won this game. They had like a 10-point halftime lead. Then they let the Valkyries score 52 points in the second half, and they lost because they suck. But they covered, so good job. Losers. This game, I don't know what to say about this game. I couldn't watch it because, again, normally I watch everything on Stream East, but then that website died. Mercury, minus 8.5. I also had the over 158.5. The Mercury win, but they only win by 6, and they only score 75 points, despite having 44 at halftime. They score 31 in the second half, 42% from the field, 38% from deep. There weren't even that many turnovers in this game. There were only 18, so they just must have played a slow as hell basketball game. Both teams combined to go 31% from deep, 40% from the field. Alyssa Thomas, 1 assist away from a triple-double. Who screwed this up? Okay, here we go. Kalia Copper, 33% from the field, 7 of 21. Satu Sabali, 30% from the field, 3 of 10. That's not going to get it done in any regards. So they win the game, but they don't cover. The Mystics are not winning another basketball game. They're going to end the season on a 10-game losing streak. This is why you don't trade away your best 2 players. You cannot trade away Sykes and Edwards and be like, oh yeah, we'll still be a good basketball team. We can figure it out. No, you can't. Your team is shit. All right, on to tomorrow. Game 1. It is the Sparks. It is the Dream. I am taking the Dream again. I am also taking the over again. It's basically the same line we saw 2 days ago, just 1 point shorter, because at this point we know everyone on the Sparks is healthy, and it is likely that Alicia Gray will not play. Sparks 19-21 on the year. They've basically taken themselves out of the playoffs. That win tonight for the Valkyries was massive. I think it locks them into their playoff seed. Not seed, their playoff spot, so that they're 100% in. Now it's just a matter of, can the Fever win out? And if they win tomorrow night, I think they're going to receive a spot. So, Sparks team, they're horrible. They don't play defense. They're inconsistent on offense. Rakia Jackson off the injury report, so everyone should be good to suit up. What they need to do, go out, lose this game, fire Lynn Roberts immediately after the season ends. Go get yourself a real coach. Go find someone who actually has coached in the WNBA before and put them on your team. Quit trying to call up these college coaches. They have no clue what the hell is going on in the W. Dream, 27-14. They do have sole possession of second place in the playoff race. Alicia Gray, like I said, questionable. I really don't think you're going to try to rush her back. I'd sit her until the playoffs. There's no point to try to pull a Caitlin Clark here, get her back in the game, and then just have her re-injure her leg, and then she's out for the entire season. Side note, Caitlin Clark out for the entire season. Even if the Fever do make the playoffs, she will not be returning. So they are down horrible. Anyway, give me the Dream, give me the over. Don't think about it. Speaking of the Fever, they're laying 13.5 points to the Chicago Sky. A Caitlin Clark-less team is laying 13.5 points, and I'm going to do it. Also, give me the over. Chicago Sky. I'm not sure if you guys saw it. Angel Reese, the previous game, she basically just bitch slapped. Who was it? Who did she absolutely whack in the face? They played the Sun. It wasn't Marina Mabry. Maybe it was like Nelson Adota. Somebody on the Sun team she slapped in the face, and then she got ejected for it. So that was her 8th technical. So she has to sit out a game. Very intelligent, Angel Reese. Very smart cookie she is. Sky, 10-30 on the year. No Angel. Who's going to put the ball in the hoop? Don't know. Who's going to play defense? No one. This team sucks. Without Angel, even when they do have Ariel, Angel's the life-driving force of this team. They don't play basketball when she's not on the court. Fever, 21-20. They need this win. I think if they win this game, they lock themselves a spot. Don't quote me on that, though. Not 100%. Normally, I would say it's sacrilegious to lay almost 2 touchdowns with the Fever, but I think you have to here. Must-win game at home. No Angel. This has to be it. Final game. This is definitely the game of the night. It is the Storm and the Liberty. Give me the Storm, minus the 1.5. Give me the under 160. Both of these teams really have not been playing good basketball if you, rewind the clock like a month. But I'll take the home team. The Liberty have been putting up egregious numbers. 24-17 are the Liberty this year, off of back-to-back road losses at the Mercury, at the Valkyries. They scored 63 and 58 points in those 2 games. They haven't scored 65 points in a week. That is disgustingly bad. The only offense they're currently getting is from Brianna Stewart from the mid-range and on the free throw line. Sabrina should be back for this game. She's not on the injury report. They don't know how to use Jonquel Jones low in the paint. Emma Meesseman coming off the bench. It looks like every single time she steps on the court, she's just pissed off because they don't know how to implement her in the offense. I don't know what's going on with this team. Storm, another team I have no clue what's going on. 22-20. They just managed to lose a home game to the Sparks when they had a 17-point lead midway through the third quarter. You want to talk about another coach that needs to just get the fuck out of the WNBA? Hello, Noelle Quinn. How are you doing? She's on the ban list. She doesn't know how to coach. Her players should just really just tell her to sit down, end at the bench. Nneka Ogwumike, take over the huddle. Figure out how to play defense. Go into a zone. I don't understand why the Storm don't play a zone. You can put 3 players on the court who are 6'4" and above, all very, very mobile. Like Dominique Malonga is 19 years old. She's quicker than majority of people on the court, and she's 6'6". What are you doing not just sticking her in the middle of a zone, having Nneka to your right, Ezzy to your left, Skylar and Gabby Williams up top? You're still going to have the offense there. Why? How the hell are you this shit at defense with these players on your team? It doesn't make any sense. Anyway, Storm, under, that's that. Player props. I'm going to take Brianna Jones, points and rebounds over 21.5. She just played the Sparks team 2 days ago. She torched them, 16 points, 13 rebounds. That is 29. The fact I can get it at 21.5 sounds pretty good. Then every single time I've taken Kelsey Mitchell this year, she has played horrible basketball. Please, Kelsey Mitchell, one time just play well. Points and assists over 23.5. Fever need to win this game. You should be giving Kelsey Mitchell 20-plus shot attempts against a team who cannot play defense. She's going to have Kia Nurse on her defensively. Kelsey Mitchell versus Kia Nurse. If you cannot score 25 points, get off the court. Give me her points and assists over 23.5. All right, that is going to do it for me in this video. I appreciate you guys tuning in and watching, and I will catch you in the next one. Peace.